to get it right.
In today's video, we are going to be doing a quick declutter. I'm going to share with you why it's okay to start very small if that's what you need to do. And we're going to be blessing my in-laws with something really amazing. Stay tuned. So I'm starting off this video showing this space. Now, if you remember, this was the house that Chris and I moved into right after we got married and had Liam. This was also the house that I cleaned for my in-laws before they moved in, after having it rented for some time. So now they are staying in the home, and I wanted to give my father-in-law a special gift for Christmas. So I don't talk about this much, but he is on the transplant list for kidney and liver. He has got a lot of health issues and his mobility is definitely compromised. So knowing his struggles and the things that he needs, I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to gift him this beautiful leather lift chair. This chair is absolutely incredible. I could not believe all of the features that it had. It comes with a USB charging port. It has a complimentary pillow, manual adjusting headrest, ensuring an ergonomic fit for people of different heights, easy care cover, convenient side pockets, super easy to assemble, and the list goes on. This chair ranges about $2,000 and right now it is $500.
So right now I have the leg vibration on, and the thigh, and the lumbar. That feels amazing.
Oh, well.
And then I don't have the heat on, but I don't want the heat
You
on.
should be able to lay completely flat.
Oh my gosh, Dad.
You're really lucky.
Okay, just stop right there, right there.
Oh my gosh, look how far you can lay back.
Oh geez, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Mama, come look at this thing.
That's the absolute furthest.
Oh, what?
It's vibrating. It feels so
Are
good.
these mine?
So if you have someone, whether middle-aged or elderly, this would be perfect. I know this is going to help out my father-in-law so much, especially because more days than not, he does not feel well. And he has to sleep in his recliner chair. It does lay completely flat and it is very, very comfortable. It also provides wonderful lumbar, leg, and thigh massage and heat. So you've got all of the goodies here right at your fingertips with the remote control. Not only that, it will be able to lift you up. It has a maximum weight of 440 pounds. It is good for people of all heights and sizes. This also will easily lift you up to help assist you get out of the chair. That is the bonus. He deals with a lot of fatigue, a lot of just really bad low days, and sometimes it's very hard for him to get up and move. So this will be able to assist him when he needs it. But not only that, it is absolutely gorgeous and it is so very, very comfortable. So I wanted to share this. I was so excited about this opportunity because this was a way that I could bless my in-laws during this really, really trying time. So I will have all the information in my description box for you guys to check out. I was really, really impressed with this, and I think that you will be too. And it could be such an amazing gift for someone that you care for. And I also want to add that this chair does come in multiple colors, but not only that, in multiple sizes. So check out all of the information to find a chair that fits best for you. So I'm also going to be spending some time with my mother-in-law today, and we are going to clean out a little portion of her office. So she used to do all of the bookkeeping for the AC company, and she has since let that go. So I wanted to be able to come in here and clean this out for her. Now, my father-in-law has nurses come in about 4 times a week to do dialysis, and she needs a little place to be able to go and just have some quiet time. So her room is where they do dialysis. It's because it's the largest area, but everyone's in and out of there, so she will generally come into her office. So I wanted to clean this space out, and I asked her, now tell me exactly what you want me to do. And I was willing to come in here and just throw everything away, but she said all I really care about is this shelf. And so this is what we worked on. She was not feeling very motivated to get a lot of this done on her own. So I wanted to come over here and try to help her with that. And when we were all done, she said, I cannot believe it. I could have done this, but I just needed you with me. And I was telling her, I was like, that is why these videos are so good, because it just helps someone get started and to keep moving. And I was happy to do this for her today. When you are going to tackle a decluttering and organizing project, I always encourage you, if you're feeling unmotivated, start really small. You don't have to conquer the entire house or even an entire room. This room felt overwhelming to her, so I asked her, what is your priority? And she said, these shelves right here. So that's what I did. And that's what you need to do as well. Don't feel like you need to go in there and just completely revamp and transform an entire space. You don't have to do that. I want you to keep in mind that these videos are often very heavily edited. And when you see a video that I can get out that's like 35 minutes long, that's about 4 hours of footage, my friends. There's a lot of cutting, there's a lot of editing, there's a lot of speeding things up. So keep that in mind when you see people posting videos online, or you see pictures online or reels or shorts. Keep in mind those are generally edited. You are seeing a before and after. Why? Because it's a shock factor and it draws you in. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that, but you need to keep your mindset right and stay focused to the fact that that does not generally happen in a 30-minute time frame. Even this video here, this was about an hour worth of footage and I got it down to 20 something minutes. So keep that in mind. And if you walk away and you're like, wow, I didn't really do a lot, but you see a bag of things that you were able to throw away, you were able to see a little open spot on the shelf, you were able to have a box full of donations, I want to encourage you to stay motivated. You did, in fact, do something. Rome was not built in a day, and you are not going to declutter your house, change your mindset, and find freedom with these spaces in a day. It takes time. Even professionals will tell you it takes time. So in just a second, you're going to see Gracie. So Miss Gracie, let me tell you a quick story about her. Before I had even met Chris, I was recently divorced, been divorced for a while, and was just feeling really lonely and really sad, you can imagine, after a divorce. And I longed for a partner so bad. Um, that I really felt the Lord to put on my heart to stop looking and go get a dog. I know that sounds silly, but I'm being honest. So I scoured the Hillsborough County animal shelter and I looked constantly in the Humane Society. Could never find anything that really stuck out at me. And one day I saw the sweetest little puppy and her sister in there, and it was like I just knew she was mine, and that is Gracie. I had Gracie for a little while when Chris and I got together. His dad, my father-in-law's mother, passed away, and he was obviously beside himself and very sad. So I said, why don't you let Miss Gracie go over there and spend some time with him and cheer him up, because he loved dogs. He fell in love with her. She fell in love with him, and the rest is history. I said, you know what? I can't deny you something to bring you comfort, even though I knew my heart would hurt. And I can't deny her a life that I know that she would really, that you could give her that I can't, because he's just so good. They're so good. And so that's it. That was 16 years ago. And Miss Gracie is still around, probably not for long, but man, she has been such a blessing in so many ways.
You must think that I'm a restless case because I ran away, because I ran away. If you listen to the words I say, you know that I'm okay, you know it's just a phase.
It was so good to be able to have this opportunity to gift them this chair that I gave them. I have told you that I have friends reach out to me a lot and I turn a lot down, but when I saw this initially, I thought this just isn't gonna, this is a no. I don't need this. But then I realized this could be such a blessing for them. And it was like the light bulb went off. He does not have a lot of good days, like I said. And she told me, she pulled me aside and said, this is the most chatty and happy he has been in months. And that in itself was 100% worth it. So incredibly worth it. I really love making people happy, but when you can give them something to make their life easier, that's just the cherry on top. Then being able to come in here and tackle this space for her, this was a very good day, and I think this is what life is all about. Truly is about giving and serving one another. So this was a good day, and I thought it was really important that my kids also see this sacrifice of time, because we might not have money to give, but we have time. And in this season, especially if you don't have money to give or gifts to give someone your time. Spend time with them, make a meal with them, make some desserts with them, go and sweep their front porch. People want to be loved on. I don't care what they've had going on in their life. I know there can feel like there's a lot of heaviness. People want to feel loved on, and there is no better way than just spending time.
A sign from you, telling me you need me here just like I do. All I ever wanted was to make it through. Tell me, how about you? How about you? So where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? I'm a drop in the ocean, just a face in a crowd waiting to be seen. Big dreams set in motion, I wanna go where no one's ever been. I would climb the highest mountain, I would dive the deepest sea, just so I could make you feel what I feel.
Decluttering someone's home when it's not your own is a very judgment-free space. If someone ever asks you to help them, I want to encourage you to also just go in there completely free of any judgment. You don't know why people hold on to things. To you, it might make no sense, but to them, it is, it makes all the sense in the world. So when I go into someone else's home, it is very much a listening opportunity. I'm not there to tell them what I think they should do or what would work for them the best way unless they ask. I like to encourage, I like to motivate people, and I want to inspire them to take control of their spaces. But it is not my job to come in here and start saying that all this needs to go and they need to declutter and they need to get rid of all the decor and all the knickknacks. This is not that kind of thing that we do. I just come in here and I listen and I let people process. I put my hands on every single item, and I do that to hopefully mirror the same type of technique when people are by themselves. Because when I was doing this, I said, "So you want to go ahead and do the rest of the room?" And she wasn't really, she didn't have the energy for that. And I said, "Well, that's fine. I can come back and help you." But she said, "You know what though? I watched you. I watched everything you did, and I'm just going to be able to do that with these other parts of the room." And that's what it was all about. So if you're coming into a space and like I said, you're feeling overwhelmed, start small. Then I want you to put your hands on every single item. First things first, can you throw it away? That's easy. We know what can be thrown away usually. Next, what needs to be donated? That we pretty much know what can be donated. And then, like Minimal Mom says, she has a box, a time will tell box, or just a box that you have that you're just not sure about. I have a lot of those boxes. I have bags of things that I am not quite sure of, but I don't want them taking space in my drawer or my closet anymore, and I throw them in there. Toys I don't think the kids want anymore because they haven't played with them. They're laying around. I throw them in that bag. I'm not quick to take those straight to a donation center. I let them sit for a while. And I like to make it a very open-ended activity, meaning it's okay that if a kid says, "Okay, I don't want this," you throw it in a bag, and then 30 days later they say, "Okay, I actually do." That's okay. I don't want decluttering to bring on any negative emotions or feelings. I want it to be liberating, whether it's my 3-year-old, a 30-year-old, or a 73-year-old. It does not matter. This process should not feel draining. It should feel liberating because you are in control of your stuff. Remember, these inanimate objects have no feelings. You only have given them emotions in your mind. They do not care if you throw them away. They do not care if you move them into another room. They do not have feelings. They only mean something because it means something to you. And if you're holding on to something because you're worried about how you're going to make somebody else feel, I want you to take inventory of those emotions and realize it is not about them. It's about you and it's about your space. And if you want to clear up space in your mind and your home, you have to do what works for you. And not everybody is going to understand that, but that's okay because it's not for them to understand. This is your journey to take back your space. It has nothing to do with anyone else. So I just want to encourage you, if you run across things and you start to want to really, really purge, but you're worried about those things, those gifts or sentimental items, you don't have to keep every item. I have a memory box and I put special things in that memory box. I know that I can make things more sentimental than they need to be. So I just find a couple of few things that bring some good memories and then I let the rest go. And I have people in my family that get very offended when I get rid of stuff that they've given me. But you know what? It's okay. It's not my job to validate anybody else except for my children. But if I have to let something go because it's what's working for me and my home, then that's all that really truly matters.
to find some balance in my life. I never really put up a fight, and now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay.
So this little space here, it took about an hour to do. It wasn't a lot, but it was a little something. And initially I wanted to go through the whole entire room and just get rid of everything. But she wasn't ready for that. And that is okay. I wanted to go ahead and post this video, although it is shorter, just to share with you that it is okay if you only tackle a small space, one little area. She felt so motivated and so liberated by her decisions and by the cleanliness and how clutter-free this space looked. She felt so motivated that she was willing to do more things after we left. And that is what I am talking about. It's not about the amount of stuff, but it is about how you feel. And if getting rid of a little makes you feel great, then you are succeeding. So I just want to put that out there. You are doing a good job. Take time with yourself. We are all learning and we are all growing. I am once again sharing this beautiful chair. I hope you guys love it as much as my in-laws did. I am glad to be able to bless them, especially during this absolutely hard time for them. So make sure you check out all the information. This would be such a perfect gift for someone. And go ahead and like this video. It helps me out a ton. That would be a wonderful gift for me. And subscribe for future videos. That would also be a wonderful gift. I would love to have you join my YouTube family. And as always, you matter to me. I love you. You can make this world a better place. And I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye, friends.